Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys the most delicious recipe for cooking your catfish and yam pepper soup, also known as point and kill. Guys, you are going to thank me after. Super delicious. Let's get into the video. Welcome back, my darlings. I'm going to be starting this pepper soup recipe by showing you my yams, which has been neatly washed and cut into shapes. Then I will go ahead to dip the yams into the hot water in the pot, which has been heated up for about 2 minutes. Cooking your yams in hot water is preferable than cold water because it prevents your yam from getting soft during the cooking process. So I'm going to go ahead and add the remaining of the yams inside the water. Then next I'm going to be adding salt to taste. I'm going to go ahead and add some salt to taste. Over here in Africa, we don't measure salt, we use our sense. Next I'm going to be adding a spoonful of ground pepper. You can use whether your red pepper or your black pepper. After adding your pepper, I'll go ahead to add my pepper soup spices. These pepper soup spices is sold for 15 naira in the market. 15 naira. I'm going to be adding 2 of it. There is no pepper soup without pepper soup spices, because these pepper soup spices carries the aroma which circulate within your neighborhood, telling everybody that somebody is actually cooking pepper soup. And after that, I'm going to turn the whole mixture. Don't forget that the water in your pepper soup is supposed to be a little bit above the yams or whatever you are using to cook it. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and add my Maggi spices. Right now I'm using Star Maggi, which is my favorite. I'm going to add 5 cubes of it, and I'm going to go ahead to cover and allow it to cook. Then after 2 minutes, I'm coming back to check what I'm cooking. You can see that they are boiling very well. Then I'm gonna go ahead. Right now I am adding my fresh pepper paste. I've actually ground it. This is my fresh pepper. I love to add it in pepper soup because it comes with this kind of aroma. Next, I'm going to be adding my ground crayfish. As a proper Igbo Nigerian girl, it is not possible to cook without crayfish because they are very proteinous. I'm going to add the entire ground crayfish and I'm going to stir it within the pot so that everything combine together, so that the combination mixed very well. Then after that, guys, this is my fresh scent leaf plucked from my garden. I plucked this scent leaf from my garden. Can't you see how fresh it's looking? Very fresh. Yes, over here in Africa we eat fresh food. Then after that, I'm going to be adding the catfish, the protein itself. Guys, this is me adding my catfish into the pot. Now remember, you don't cook your catfish at the beginning, you add it within the conclusion of the food, like when the food is about to be done, when your yam is like 1 minute away or from being cooked. That is when you add your catfish, so that catfish is very soft. If you add it at the beginning of the food, it's going to scatter, everything will melt within the food. You don't want that. You want to enjoy that catfish. You want to sit down and eat it bone to bone, flesh to flesh, right? Then you're going to cover it, guys. I'm going to cover it and allow it to boil for like, let's say 2 minutes or a minute. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the plucked fresh scent leaf. Guys, this scent leaf is very important because it comes with its own aroma. Then I'm going to stir. Now while stirring, be careful. You can see I'm stirring from the under the pot. I'm turning from under and I'm using a wooden stick. Don't stir with spoon. Don't stir with your cooking spoon because it's going to scatter the fish, because at this moment your fish are very soft and well cooked. Guys, this is the simplest, most delicious recipe you're going to get from cooking catfish and yam pepper soup. One last thing, my darlings, to make sure that your yam is properly cooked, you can pick out one piece of the yam and use your knife to cut it through to see how soft it is. Now the yam is done, your food is done, like the food is ready to be eaten. So this is your proper catfish yam pepper soup. Guys, if you cook with this recipe, you will come back and thank me. And if you use this recipe, please drop a comment. I love you guys. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.